Hello, friends. What's going on in your world today? I hope everything's going great. So, uh, come on in, have a seat. Got some coffee brewing, we got some tea going, and we got some little crunchies to have with your crumpets to have with your tea and coffee, and even some bagels and cream cheese. Yeah, just kidding. Actually, I got some ground beef thawing out and some mild Italian sausage. And because my plans later today, well, right now it's 4 a.m. I don't know when I'm supposed to sleep and when I'm supposed to be up. But anyway, it's 4 a.m. on 7/27/25. Yeah. And so, but later today, I'm going to make some meatloaf. Yeah. And, it'll be good. So I'm going to make a big batch. And that way it'll, last a while. And so, I don't know how. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I just felt like getting on. Getting on YouTube, making a video. And, because I missed you guys. I hope you missed me. I really haven't been making that many videos lately, and I want to try, get a little consistency going of, at least a video every couple of days. And, but I'll give it a shot, see how it goes. And, I don't really have any, major thing to talk about today, except, well, I've been watching, YouTube videos and stuff, and I know there's some changes coming, and this, that, and the other, and it just seems like there are just changes coming every day all over the place about everything. I was watching a video a while ago, and it was a little concerning and a little disturbing, to me. I mean, even though, okay, it's about, these people who like to live in their vans and who like to, get out and travel the country and camp and, do their own thing and live life the way they want to live it. And it never used to be a problem or issue or anything. But now it is. Apparently, the states are making laws against van life, RVs even. They're passing laws to where you can't park an RV for longer than, a couple of hours. They're closing down, the federal grounds where people, that were public, for the public, but you're not allowed to camp there anymore. I that's weird. I mean, the covered wagons that had those kind of laws, what would have happened? Yeah. So, what does this mean? Does this mean we're, little rats are, gnawing at everything and just little by little chomping away at, our personal freedoms? And, I mean, this seems to be going on in a lot of different areas. Um, I mean, it's like they're making it a crime to, to be poor or to, you know, go where you want to go and be who you want to be. I mean, okay, resuming. I had to pause. I had to go see what Tux was up to. So, anyway, um, I don't know. Who did, when we voted in November 2024, did we know we were voting for all this kind of stuff that's happening? I think not. I don't think people were expecting some of this stuff. And I knew it wasn't going to be a good thing, but when the election was over, but I didn't quite think it was going to be this much, this bad. I mean, it just worries me. I don't know. Does it worry anybody out there? Does any of my viewers, does it concern you about, and I know van life doesn't affect my life. I don't live in a van. But that doesn't stop me from caring about, other people's rights, being able to live their life the way they want. I mean, these things are important. I mean, well, I mean, it's going to affect people's lives in the future. Our children and our grandchildren and our great grandchildren, and what kind of world is, what kind of place is America going to be? It's scary. It's scary. I know I don't like talking about politics. This ain't just about politics. This is about a way of being. You know, we're all human beings, and what's going on? How a lot of people are human beings are being treated right now is a disgrace. I mean, it's. I mean, did you ever watch that series that was on TV? I mean, I still watch it. It's on Max, HBO Max, uh, called the Game of Thrones. You know how brutal and cruel and people was and life was back then, and you know I thank goodness things changed. Human grew a conscience and raised their consciousness. Or at least that's what I thought. I mean, I thought, you know, who knew that there are people that are, clapping their hands and happy and going, hooray, for those poor souls that have been sent off to Alcatraz. I mean, are you kidding me? I, it's just cruel. You know, people, why are people, going down the cruel path, the cruel road? I don't get it. It's, humans, you know, one race, human race. We're all human beings, no matter what color our skin is, no matter what culture we're from or what country we, happen to be born in. Uh, it's you still a human being. You still have a soul. You still have a spirit. You still part of the human race, right? I mean, just like the Native Americans. I mean, look how they were treated, and they're still here. But don't, if I was them, I'd be worried about going off the reservation because you could get picked up in one of these ice raids and thrown in a van and just sent off. You know, even though you lived your whole life and your ancestors lived their whole lives right here in North America. We have North America, Central America, and South America. So doesn't that make everybody Americans? you know, it's and the people in South America, the natives, and Central American, the natives were, you know, and then you had North America, the native, all the way up, into Alaska and Canada. I mean, you have all these different tribes. They're all natives peoples, and just because their skin ain't white doesn't make them less of a human. Oh Lordy. I mean, even the white people. I mean, used to be like savages. I mean, the like the Vikings, and way back in ancient times, they were trying. They just fight, kill each other, and other tribes. These tribes always fighting each other, and you would think that the human race should have by now advanced to a higher degree and a higher intelligence and enlightenment than the way they're behaving. And we got genocide going on over in the Middle East. We got all these, war and fighting each other. It's disgraceful. And it's it's downheartening. I mean, and and then we got this, recently this budget bill that was passed, and we could be losing a lot. I mean, from what they're saying about it, Medicare, Medicaid. I mean, that's how I got the stuff that I had, my it health issues. That was taken care of by that. I mean, it was Medicaid paid for the Blue Care card, and then it also pays the premium, for my Medicare supplement, and then Medicare pays for certain amount, and the United Healthcare pays for a big chunk, and then because I'm low income, that Medicare premium. I mean, if you have a higher income, then you pay for that Medicare payment. Well, I don't have to because my income is so disgustingly low. But so it takes care, of that. I don't have to worry about that. But once this policies, in that bill, kicks into, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, here where I live, I mean, like right next door is the nursing home. And then, so, I mean, there's three areas in this senior community I live. I live in the part where, you're independent living. And then over across the way, there's a big building, and that's for people who need um, some care. You know, they have an apartment, but they're oh, what do you call it? It's not independent living. It's anyway. It's not like a nursing home, where you have to be nursing care, but you need help. You can't live by yourself anymore. And so there's three sections. Well, when that bill kicks in, what's going to happen with the nursing homes and the, that place over there, and the subsidies, which helps, low income people, like me, you know, it helps me afford this apartment. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I worry too much about stuff like this. I know I do. And I shouldn't worry about it, but I can't help it. It's like right there in your face. All this stuff, craziness that's going on. Oh, Lordy. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, hopefully something good. It's worrisome. It's worrisome. You know, I don't. I know this is a bummer topic, but somebody's got to talk about it. I mean, we can't just put our head in the sand and act like, oh, everything's fine, everything's great, everything's terrific, isn't it wonderful? And when it's not. I mean, the states are passing these laws. The federal government's order, all these executive orders. Every time you turn around, there's a worser and worser executive order going on out there, and they just take them to court, and then it's an executive order isn't exactly a law. I mean, it's not a law. It's just bullcrap, really. Kind of like dictatorships. Like, is our country turning into a dictatorship, or is it already an authoritarian dictatorship? You know, it's what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't look like the good old USA anymore. I mean, it's changing, and it's changing fast, and it's overwhelming. Overwhelming. I mean, it's like in the Game of Thrones. You know, bend the knee. Yeah, you gotta bend the knee. And then maybe we won't hang you and torture you and throw you in the dungeon. Ew, everybody's out there bending the knee, seems like. It's just, I even hate to talk about this because it could get me in trouble. God. Well, you probably don't want to hear all this anyway. if you don't want to hear it, just shut it off. Don't listen. Just put your finger in your ear and go la 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 la. I can't hear you. So I don't know. If I could think of a happy topic, I might, make another video. I don't know. Should I talk about my own self, my own problems? I don't know. I don't even feel like going there. I guess you have to be in the mood for something like that. You know, because I don't live in the past anymore. I like to get out of the my past life, because this is a senior. I'm a senior now, and I walk down a different road. I walk down the senior road, not the my younger days road. You know, and who wants to relive all that? Well, at the moment, I don't. The only thing I'd like to relive is the fact that we used to have at least a little more freedom. I mean, everything's just changing so fast, it's hard to keep up with. Well, I guess I yammered enough, and thanks for listening. And, I hope this doesn't, put you in a bad mood or anything. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. But sometimes you just, I get this stuff stuck in my head. When I started, I was watching that, the van life, uh, video. And then you see the stuff about, you know, what's happening with the poor immigrants. And sometimes I wish I lived in Canada. Why couldn't I have been born in Canada? Canada, I mean, it's kind of cold up there and stuff, but they apparently they know how to keep warm up there. Or, you know, like I live where I live is a red state, and it's they're passing some really weird laws here, and that's, I guess as long as I stay in my own little space, you know, I feel halfway safe, you know, and so as long as I keep my toes in under the covers, I guess I'll be all right. Ooh. But now my oldest daughter lives in Colorado, and sometimes I think, yeah, I wish I could live there. But it's impossible when you get in my age and my health. I mean, to just up and pack and move across the country like I did when I was young one time. It's just not feasible anymore. You know, and there's a housing issue. There'd be, where in the heck would you stay? Wouldn't, move in with my daughter and her fella, and so I guess I'm just, stuck here and make the best of it, and that's it's the way it, has to be. So I don't know. I wish I could win the lottery, and then I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. And but that ain't gonna happen because I don't buy lottery tickets. I I'm just not a gambler. I never have been lucky or winning stuff. I mean, I've seen people and I've known people who no matter what kind of gambling it was, if they put $1 down, they would win. I mean, they were always winning, but not me. I mean, I never win anything, and if I do, it's just a little small amount. It's nothing. But so I learned a long, long, long time ago. Girl, gambling just is not your game. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. I've rambled around enough. Love you guys, and you know what to do. Love one another, as they say. Love one another. Bye bye. I'll talk to you again. I hope. Bye bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.